Hey, gorgeous. I just want you to know if you for a moment have forgotten, let me remind you who you are. Come on, it's time for a girl chat. Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to this week's girl chat. If you are brand spanking new, if this is your first video, welcome. My name is Joy Amor, and I am your resident fat girl. And here on my channel, Joy Amor's World, we talk about all things that encompass us as women, as plus size lovelies, and things that we deal with from the day to day. Now, if you are not new and you are returning A-Team, Day One, A1s, welcome and thank you so much for deciding to come and check out my girl chat this week. Now, really quick, or if you don't know, you're going to find out, we have to do our housekeeping and our homework. So we're going to do this week's shout outs. But real quick, before we even get into that, please take a moment to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you share this video with someone else who might need to hear this word that we're going to go over today. Also, right now in the comments, tell me about a time where you yourself overcame adversity. Just tell me. It just has to be one sentence. What was it? Was it, losing a loved one? Was it maybe going through financial hardships? Just tell me about a time where you overcame a difficulty, where you had an obstacle and you were victorious. We're going to call that our leverage, and we're going to be talking about that today. This video is all about leverage. Real quick, let me turn around to the laptop because as you can see, the laptop is open. So that means we're going to get our shout outs. So let's get that part popping real quick. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. You might miss something. Okay, so on our list, one of our first shout outs is going to go to Amanda Last. Amanda, thank you so much for joining the family. Welcome, Queen. We're so happy to have you. And Amanda actually is going to be one of my first moderators. So if you're down there acting up, listen to Amanda because she's going to handle that. Okay, so welcome, Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. I just want you to know I really appreciate you. Also, this week we have Fire Flame February TV. Fire Flame February TV. Hey, girl. I'm so glad to have you. I'm so glad that I met you. There's just some amazing, amazing girls in this community, and I'm really looking forward to have you grow and for me to grow and us to grow together. So welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for watching my videos. Okay, in addition, we have the Smith family. Thank you so much for watching the Smith family. We have Luscious Curls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Simply Chica. Simply Chica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have Mama Kong. Welcome, Mama Kong. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing, and always being here. I really, really appreciate that. So, just real quick hello to all of our new people. That's our housekeeping and our homework. Really quick, I believe this video will come out before our new series. So this week I was inspired, and we're going to have a Slay Day. Saturday is going to be Slay Day. Not every single Saturday, but it's going to be every other Saturday. So be on the lookout for a Saturday video. That video is going to include a special treat for my Day 1 A1s. Please watch the video incomplete. It has a lot to do with these nails and a special treat for you. So definitely be on the lookout for the Slay Day Saturday video, which is going to be a nail tutorial / haul / review / giveaway. I told you, I'm a woman of my word. It's June. It's time for us to do our giveaway. Now, what is this video about? We 3 minutes in, we haven't started talking about it. So what I want to talk to us about today is, do you remember who you are? I think that sometimes we forget who we are. I think that we admire other people outside of ourselves more than we admire ourselves. I think that there are things that we have overcome in our life that if we really think back over those times, we could use that as leverage and really become great. Because if you can do it then, you can definitely do it now. You're smarter, right? You're more resilient. You have more resources. You definitely can bounce back. You can do it again and again and again. It's muscle memory. So basically, there are some times that we hit some really, really difficult things that we deal with. And I'm talking about difficult things. I'm not just talking about, going through a breakup, because yes, dealing with relationships or dealing with breakups, those are very difficult things. Those are not easy at all. But I mean, job loss, grief, dealing with the loss of a loved one, dealing with grieving a relationship, because we grieve losses other than just people, right? I want you to really, that's why I said I want you to leave it down in the comments. You don't even have to tell me, in detail, but I just want you to spend some time this week. If you are, listen to me, my love, if you are facing a difficult time and you just don't know how you're going to get through that difficult time, I don't want you to think about that time that's at hand. I want you to think about something that has happened to you in the past before this difficulty, right? And think about how you were able to make a way. How that situation that seemed so big, so large, so crazy at the time that you never thought that you could get past it. But not only did you get past it, not only was it a victory, but you were in a better position than you were before. You made something out of yourself. You revisited something that you had completely lost. You were able to leverage that incident or that time in your life and come back stronger and better. So my whole thing is, do you know who you are? Do you remember who you are? You are that same person. You are still just as resilient. You still are just as intelligent. You are still just as valuable. You can do it. My mom used to always say, and this too shall pass. Trouble don't last always. Yes, there are some things that are very difficult that sometimes we feel like we're the only people who are facing those obstacles, that no one else could possibly understand what it is that we're going through, or what it is that is, so difficult in our life. And sometimes we face a lot of the difficulties that we have in silence. We're not telling anyone what we're going through for whatever reason that is. But I just really want to remind you of who you are. You are the same person, right? But better. It's still you. You can do it. I just feel like sometimes that once we're out of situations, we are so quick to not want to think about them ever again, because we so quickly forget. So I will give you an example. So there was a time where I had a car, and it was paid off. Of course, there was no payment, but that car was always putting me down and causing me to be late. And I was having difficulties dealing with a battery, and then there was the alternate. I had put a brand new battery, then the battery, they said the battery wasn't it. So then I had to pay for an alternator, and they said the alternator wasn't it. And then I had to depend on a friend to pay to give me a ride backwards and forth. And then I was afraid, because I was thinking, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to have a job. I'm not going to be able to make it to work. I'm going to be late. There's an issue, blah, 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 right? So eventually the car went bloop, kaploop. A door was opened where I was able to get a better vehicle, not much of a payment, be responsible, and be able to make it to work on time. And with that, advancing in that area that caused me to be able to advance in other areas. It was like a ripple effect. And then a couple of months later, I started having, it wasn't my car anymore because my car was working, but I started having some issues with some other things that were going on. And so quickly did I forget that not even 6 months ago, my biggest issue was that I couldn't get to work. Now I have this amazing car that's great, that I'm complaining because now I have a payment and I don't like the fact that it's high on gas. It's like basically what I'm saying is no matter what is going on in your life, there's going to be another time where you're going to see that there's a bigger issue. And we're going to forget the issues that we faced in the past. But if we can just take time to remember that we are the same person that was able to go through those issues and have a big win and a big victory. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, just like you've done so many times before, you will come out on top. And I just want you to spend a little bit of time thinking about what are some of my wins. So what your homework, usually I do the homework in the beginning and then there's no more homework. Your homework is, I want you to write a list about 5 times. So remember, you're only going to have to comment in the comments 1 time about overcoming an obstacle. But I want you to remind yourself of 5 instances. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over the lifespan of your life where you had an obstacle that was difficult, that you really didn't see how you were going to come out of, and you came out of it. And I want you to spend some time journaling and thinking about, what did I do? What happened? What was the situation? What did I learn from that situation? How did it make me better? I feel like if we remind ourselves of these things, we wouldn't be so hard on ourselves when we do have difficulties that we deal with, because we know that if we've done it before, we can do it again. And this time we're going to come out better and even be on top even more. So this was what was on my mind for this week's Girl Chat. I'm saying, I'm preaching to myself as I'm talking to you. If you did it once, you can do it again. And this time in an even better and bigger way. So listen, I'm so excited to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my Girl Chat. We have a lot of fun things coming up for us this week, so I'm really excited about that. Please, if you haven't already, make sure to tune in to Motivational Monday, which was, a couple of days ago. If you missed that video, also be on the lookout for Fly Fat Girl Passion Friday. That's going to be coming up. And we have a Slay Day Saturday video that talks about our nails. So I'm so excited. Please remember to like, comment, share this video with someone that you feel like needs to hear, a little bit of a, pick me up. And I want to hear from you. Beauty is a state of mind, not body. My mind is stuck on gorgeous. What are you thinking? I want to know. Have a great week. See you soon. Love you. Bye.